say then. Thank you. Now, so I'll just set out in this. If it's a bit long and you get fed up, I'll just walk out and I'll stop. But it's a poem about Brick Lane, but Brick Lane as it was maybe 10 years ago. Brick Lane Mela poem, the Mela being the Bengali Spring Festival, when for me the Brick Lane used to become just a river of energised people, which I don't feel it is now. So, ghosts come pouring out the houses, words have trod my throat. This mild winter I'll put on my mountain scarf and go out in the dark. I'll slowly walk down the slight curve, an incline of the lane, my hand in the hands of my friends, in a tight drizzle towards a fizz of far light, toward the tunnel of dark air that is neither light nor real, but either must be Bethnal Green, or else is Vienna Bazaar, or the relic of a curling green. And as I walk, I'm talking to ghosts, and they are my friends, and they answer with mild herbs of speech to calm me, as surely as I shamble past the oath houses and mud fields of Shuttle Street. And the man's pushing his trolley down through Sylhet town, and I'm become as old and young as I am, and I float in curved space in the black light of this lane. And my friend Nozrul Islam, the one who wrote Vidrohi on the back of his hand, I'm talking to ghosts as I talk to my friends, and here in her car comes Shami Mazad, just in time as we treat ourselves to a bowl of dal. Wonderful fruit tonight, by the way. Join me, dear friend, help coax lemon in the lentil, or fold the curd and unbone the fish. Here's Nozrul Naz buying papers at the La Shangita, translating out for Dullar while the whole vortex of Brick Lane rears up and curls round on its circle. Bill Fishman walks due south talking to his dead dad. Maya Bogdansky plays his violin, stood in the middle of the lane and no one wants to complain. I walk out in the dark light of the road and hear the rotting of a soupy music, and I fall apart. Well, how else would I find the mad rap sound I need and nowhere else can find? Let us hear music or we will not go mad, and I want to lose this sense and spinning tin of Russian time that ends and begins just where the lane disappears. Let us lose all sense or we'll not see what's looming at the edge, or in the singers in the mela, or the taste of clay-baked fish, or the lassies in the swimming street. Raw music bursts in my head and makes stilt paths on my feet as I shamble histories on this rooted coil and seek the ever-precious venoms of the curly snake. Dobby Drodzinsky walks by hand in hand with Rachel Lichtenstein. Miriam Nelkin rides a drunken flight on toward the flower meadows of her mind. Jeff Perks painted Brick Lane seamless as a garment. Obram Stenzel sat beneath a thorn tree, talking to the birds, and the drunk men pelted with night's rind. Look at how they shine in the resident air, but no one sees them, because we are not there, but I know we are, and think of us, ghostly, ghostly. I see Dan Jones and Polly and Paula Udin outside Cafe Naz. That was a cinema where the anti-Nazis met. Look, Tasaduk Ahmed has stopped in the road to talk. North of all time and of sound, a lion cub is nose sniffed by a hair-singed hound, and just around the edge a singer staggers in amongst hobnailed boots. In the nave of hearts, market women and men drink away the cold, while outside street kids talk to donkeys, and invisible singing birds perch on nothing's branch. And in the bar, women and men lift glasses that are half full, and Marketa Lushkakova frames their lives with pilgrims and holy wanderers from the nomad world. Or by sleet fires, the aged young take their tinnies and their tea, burning cardboard on pallets of wood, because nobody else knows what it's like to have stood in the exact phases of their life. Peace to our blood, as to our eyes. We are ghosts of whom I speak. Songbirds sit in our dappled hoods. And the chicken man of Leyden Street car washes blooded feathers from off his dungarees, then ups and buys warm bagels and ooze cream cheese. Up Sclater Street, men as old as me gob on bacon butties, and from enamel cups of tabletops, like all of us have always done, drink pints of tea. Back in the maelstrom of the day, I'll nip into the Mirage, or the Sweet and Spicy. I'll write this poem on dough fresh chapati in milli-script until it's done, and up above the round-filled moon is clay-baked bread, as if Kolkata Shukanto had not died young. as if beautiful Jibananondo was living still in Borishal. And he's take this world and place it in its turning clay, or microwave it till the darkening of the day, until it glints and pecks like songbirds in wet trees. Or when the city gets up off its knees to weep, and tower blocks shed their pastel skins, and walk beyond the herded city limit in sheets of sleet. I'll think back to this clay and sand and brick-lined lane, back through halfpenny candlelighters, silk attics, weaver birds, straw floors, mulberry fruit, horse manure, way paths winding through suburb fields, mud and more on the housing of the mad, and all of human betrayal and wattle and pleasance and jugular woad, until we pull ourselves from such streams to strudel at the all-night bakers, or burfi and jalabi at Ambala or Alauddin. This street's become the river of our spate that all of us are flowing in, all the living and the dead who congregate, eating our way through life, maelstroms beyond doubt, and we walk along the middle of the lane, all cars vanished, all traffic, body, blood and unboned cloth, done in the trick of music or the magic of the mela. Such fish we are, slabbed carp, with blind eyes, raw dogfish, stilt-walking fish, deep mudfish, perch, pike, hilsha, and here, somewhere between midnight and the dawn, in the heat of it and nearly at its heart, all of pain and succour and bone, mounted beneath our skin, all the cream of it, all the ice cold of it, here where we stand, raw history gushing us past on the river of this street, not holding back, coiling the waters of our spate. Thank you for your patience in this.
Thank you.